Hey guys, it's been quite some time since really I've done anything. I don't know, I've just had life kind of kicking me down. Capture card's not been working with me. I don't really know what to do with that. Had my sister's family move back in. Just had finals and had adult summer semester, and quite frankly, Harvest Moon just started to overwhelm me, especially considering, I mean, those are ginormous episodes. It's like something 20 to 25 minutes each, and I don't know, if there's ever a demand for it, I'll go back and finish that up. I still have the file intact right where I left off. But, I don't know, I want to do something smaller. It's not going to be 100,000 episodes of no one watching. So I'm going to try to grow the channel a bit before I even attempt that again. So here's Pokemon Green, the actual original Game Boy cartridge of the original Pokemon games. I am not going to be translating or reading through all of this out loud anyway, because my understanding of Japanese is just barely enough that I can play through games and people would just go, well, that's not accurate, you didn't translate that right. It's like, okay, I have a very rough understanding. I think I've taken all of something like, I don't know. It's amazing I can really play through any of this at all, so cut me some slack, guys. So some things just to kind of note here. Pokemon Green's notorious for a few things, besides being the original games, and the fact that this never came out to the US because we got blue and red. Sprites in this game will get hilarious as all hell when it comes to Pokemon. Like, you guys have no idea how funny some sprites in this game look. When we get to like Mewtwo, Ekans, I'll do the Mew glitch at some point. You'll see, it just gets hilarious. Okay, come on, we can win this. Come on, Squirtle, you can do it. So, fun little fact. This game almost came out 20 years ago. Came out in 95, so next year is the 20th anniversary of Pokemon, and that is weird as all hell. I know it didn't really get big here until something like 99 because I was in kindergarten at the time, and holy heck, that makes me feel old. Is Squirtle healed? Yeah, it's fine. I'll trade it a bit before we head up into Viridian. Let's see, at the end of... Wait, is it this year or 96? I think it came out actually 96, never mind. I don't remember, but anyway... Yeah, it is 96, because I was trying to make a point earlier with my cousin. Okay, that's right. So, at the end of this year, we're getting the remakes for Ruby and Sapphire, Omega Ruby and Omega Sapphire. Those are something to look forward to, but I'm wondering what they're going to do kind of next after that, because I don't think they're going to rush through Gen 6 like they did Gen 5. I don't know what they're exactly planning, but I do think it is entirely possible for us to get another set of Gen 1 remakes for the 20th anniversary. Just keep in mind for, well, almost any series at this point, except for Metroid Mother. Anyway, big series, when they hit their something footmark anniversary, they tend to like to do stuff to celebrate. And considering how fast we got Omega Ruby and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I can speak English. Wouldn't surprise me if in 2 years we get remakes of Red and Green again. I'd actually welcome that too. Kanto is my second favorite region. I do like Johto more, just more memories as a kid. Actually, beyond that, I don't know why, it's just... Ugh. 3rd and 4th gen kind of irked me, and let's actually talk about each of these. Okay, so 3rd gen, I don't know why, it just felt like leveling was the slowest, and then for the most part, the first part of the game out through the 5th gen badge was just a lot of fun, and then it's like climbing up to fortress, and then you have so much surfing, so much trumpet. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. So much trumpets and so much surfing. Gen 4, I don't know what it is about Sinnoh. Like, I don't know if it's just because it was the first DS game and the engine was just very, very slow. It just felt like it dragged horribly. Underground was great, but it dragged. Okay, the unit of games. There was one thing I really disliked. After you beat through all the trainers, like I like to do in Pokemon games, I'll make sure to beat every trainer I can. You really ran out of crap to do. I mean, they didn't give you a versus seeker so you could face people. It was just pretty much complete the Pokedex, breed for shinies, and Shreeface the Elite Four. That's pretty much all you can do. And I mean, there was stuff after Elite Four to do, which was nice, but could have given you a versus seeker. Yes, I realize that Gen 1 and 2 have the same problems, but these were the first games, and these already were pushing boundaries to their cartridges at the time. Gen 6. I love X and Y. I really do. But good heavens, once you beat the Elite Four, you just run out of shit to do. I have completed the National Pokedex legitly. All 719 Pokemon currently available. Thanks to my friend in Japan who sent me a Deontay. Ugh, but jeez, woo. Yes, I'm a shiny hunter, but that really shouldn't be how I get entertainment. Why the crap am I beating up Pokemon? I need to go get Pokeballs. But I don't know. For some reason, games already added like versus seekers and feel better. And to be fair, even Heart Gold Soul Silver annoyed me that you ran out of shit to do. I want that Pidgey, but I don't have a Pokeball. So you know what really does grind my gears while we're on this subject of Pokemon? Don't know how many of you follow events. Probably not many of you. I mean, those of you who actually play games will probably get notifications from like Pokemon.com or just follow Pokemon on Facebook. Yeah, that's what it's called. So, yeah, we've gotten those 2 little butterflies in the past month, but let's look at what Japan's got over the past month. Oh, and we also got those. We also got Penton hair cross, but we'll come back to that in a second. So, Japan gets a shiny Jirachi, Deontay, another Deontay. They're giving out some shiny. Like, I think it was like Salamence, I can't remember. They're giving out all these awesome Pokemon and legendaries, whereas we get... Okay, we get 2 butterflies, which they also get, before we did. Then we got a Heracross and Pinsir, which are available in X and Y natively. Like, they're not even different. So what's the point? Yes, you can argue, oh, you can't get one in X, you can't get one in the other. Okay, then trade. Well, some people don't have friends and don't want to trade with themselves. What they're trading GTS is for a reason. It's not that hard. GameFAQs even has a huge trade form going on. Nintendo of America, why do you hate us so? Oh well. Something that actually did come to my attention, though, is... Apparently Jirachi is one of the harder Pokemon to actually obtain. This surprised me, to be quite honest. I mean... So yes, it's an event Pokemon, but it's one of the easiest, I swear. Deoxys... Unless you want to epically glitch or hack Fire Red Leaf Green, you can't obtain... Well, actually, if you're gonna hack, it's... Okay. If you glitch, you can obtain it legitly there. Oh gosh, Kakuna. Look at that alien head. Okay, Mew, you can get from Pokemon Ranch. Celebi, they just mass gave out with Pokemon Bank. We'll come back to Jirachi in a second. Deoxys, I don't think you can get currently. Manaphy, if you play through Ranger. Darkrai and Shaman, it's very easy to get to them if you have a copy of Diamond and Pearl, if you know how to exploit the any out-of-boundaries glitch. Arceus is a little harder. I don't know if you can get it currently, legitly. Victini is pretty rare right now. Same with Keldeo, Meloetta, and Geneset. So the reason I think that Jirachi being the supposed rarest is funny is it's not that hard to get a distribution disc for it. I mean, yeah, it's back on GameCube and you have to have Ruby and Sapphire for it, but you guys act like that's hard. It's really not. In fact, you know what? The episode I beat Sabrina, I'll give out a Jirachi. Yeah. Mark it down. When I beat Sabrina, I will give out a Jirachi. Don't know how long that's gonna take, but it's gonna happen. So my goal here, before we move on, 1, I'm gonna train up this Squirtle. 2, we're gonna try to get the second member of my contemporary team. Although I'll most likely end up using Squirtle until I can actually get the Pokemon I actually want to use. Cause I'm gonna try to get a Pikachu and we'll use it as a temporary team member. I don't know what my team is gonna be, but I know I like to use Jolteon. So we'll get Pikachu until at least Celadon? Okay. We're at the timer. So, we're gonna beat this Caterpie and call it quits. So I guess next time, just more hunting for Pikachu, which, quite frankly, if any of you play through the Kanto game, you know this is just tradition hunting through Viridian Forest until you get a Pikachu. Alright, so until next time.